Chamberlain was definitely a man playing with boys. It's a much hi. I know we're here, but we're finishing a conversation about basketball.
We started with baseball though, and we're moved on to basketball.
So anyway, I think Wilt Chamberlain was a man among boys, much like this Wemby guy is now. I mean, people diss Wilt because he wasn't fighting people his own size. He was just so substantially bigger and more athletic than everybody else. I think Wilt Chamberlain was awesome. But so is this Wemby kid.
Can you believe anybody would be talking about basketball the day after the World Series ended? Congratulations to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hank Wojcicki, I am so sorry for you and your Yankees. That fifth inning was a nightmare. I've seen fifth innings like that. It was a nightmare. So anyway.
Nightmares. What a great segue.
Ooh.
What day is today?
Today is Halloween. Yeah, must be.
Shall we?
Yep.
A 1, 2, 3, 4.
Old jack-o'-lantern's grinning, pointing jagged yellow teeth at me. Time for vampires and cobwebs and candy. It must be Halloween. When the full moon rises at midnight, the werewolf will make you scream. Time for skeletons and witches and cookies. It must be Halloween. Time for trick or treat. Give me something good to eat. You'll be sorry. I'm talking M&M's, not talking vitamins. You'll be sorry. There's a black cat blocking my sidewalk. A pack of goblins are crossing the street. Time for mummies and baddies and candied apples. It must be Halloween. But I'm not saying I'm scared. I'm just telling you what I see. Zombies and ghouls and gummy bears. It must be Halloween. Time for trick or treat. Give me something good to eat. You'll be sorry. I'm talking M&M's, not talking vitamins. You'll be sorry. Time for trick or treat. Give me something good to eat. You'll be sorry. I'm talking M&M's, not talking vitamins. You'll be sorry. A ghost that went undetected now can be easily seen. When you expect the unexpected, it must be Halloween. Old jack-o'-lantern's grinning, pointing jagged yellow teeth at me. Time for vampires and cobwebs and candy. It must be Halloween. It must be Halloween. It must be Halloween.
Terrifying.
So what are you doing for Halloween?
I'm teaching a guitar lesson.
Teaching it.
I got a buddy. It's a kid.
That's scary.
His name's Liam McMahon, and he grew up down the road from us when we lived out in the country. And Liam would come to the 4th of July celebrations and play Bile Them Cabbage down on his mandolin. And that's all he played. Every year, his mom made him pull out his mandolin and play Bile Them Cabbage down while we all backed him up. Well, Liam has moved on and has picked up guitar and had real interest, and he's wanting to learn The Last Day of Pompeii. So I'm going to show him all those chords. It's a lot of chords. It's a fistful of chords.
That's a lot of chords. I'm going to be hanging with grandkids today. My sisters and her husband are in town, and we're going to go and hang with grandkids and see them all running around. I believe my granddaughter's going as a snapping turtle. Yes, she's a snapping turtle this year. And Jameson has cereal boxes and with knives in them. He is a serial killer this year. So he's 10 years old, so we've reached that age, yes. Hey, do you know how you fix a broken pumpkin?
How do you fix a broken pumpkin, Keith?
With a pumpkin patch.
I get it. Wow.
Okay, back to some music. I would like to welcome you for Lunch with Trout. Creepy Lunch with Trout. Creepy. There's a song from
Greg Klyma
and Amy Kucharik. Friends of ours, they came and shared this song with us while we were at the Kerrville Folk Festival. That's not the right song. They did not share that song with us. What missed me?
So I got to tell y'all something about Keith that I know. He told me this a long time ago.
I was lying. It's
He
not true.
actually ate a June bug. Ate a June bug to impress girls.
Girls were unimpressed.
My granddaughter, Birdie Sue, told me yesterday that she thought grasshoppers were a viable food option. And I said, well, has your dad ever cooked them for you? She said, no, but I would eat it raw. My granddaughter, she's 3 years old, thinks
viable food option is what she said?
No, that's what I said.
Viable food option.
Yeah.
That was scary.
That's creepy.
That is creepy. Hey, you know that first song that we played? I don't know if you're just joining us. It was a song called "It Must Be Halloween." That song was written as part of a songwriting workshop with one of our favorite music teachers. We have several favorite music teachers, but DeLynn West. DeLynn West, we were down in Bryant, Arkansas, Spring Hill Elementary, and that's where that song started, is right there. We got to do these songwriting workshops. We started it in the 90s because people wanted to hire us to come play for their shows, but they wanted us to play shows for kids, but they had to be educational. They had to prove to their board that it was educational in some way, and 18 wheels and a big rig just wasn't enough education for them. It was close, but they said, "Well, what could you talk about music?" And I said, "Well, we could write music, because it's always better to do something
than to talk about it." So instead of talking about it, let's move on to the next song, which also came from a songwriting workshop.
Well, and you know what? I bet this is the song we were talking about at the songwriting workshop.
I might well have been.
Well, anyway, it's a song, well, you'll know it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
A quiet day at school, a little after lunch, I was sitting in the library reading adventure books. I found something in my nose, so I discreetly pulled it out. And when I saw it on my finger, I wanted to scream and shout. It was wiggling and jiggling and jumping up and down. I was in the library and couldn't make a sound. There was an alien in my nose, an alien in my nose. It was gross, 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 gross. There was an alien in my nose. Purple, green, and slimy, with pointy teeth and bloodshot eyes. I tried to shut it in a book, but it survived. So I'd step it with my pencil, trying to wipe it on a friend. It took my lunch to take me to your leader and jump back up my nose again. There was an alien in my nose, an alien in my nose. It was gross, 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 gross. There was an alien in my nose.
from the dark side of trout fishing in America's music. Creepy side, the dark side. Moving on to a song.
We've had a request to play the 12-string guitar. Hi, Matthew. Hopefully, Matthew, you are there. I do not know if you are here. I haven't seen the big board yet, but I have a feeling you might. Susan is shaking her head. I can hear those brains rolling around all the way from over here. Yes, Matthew, hey, we got a 12-string song for you. Matthew Harris is a friend of ours, lives down in Winslow. He's a 12-string guitar player.
Country western singer.
Yes, and he knows a lot of Trout songs, too.
All right.
This song was written because, well, I think it started out was my idea was that I have a tendency to laugh at inappropriate moments, like when it gets really quiet in church or something, I have to laugh suddenly, or just things. But it turned out it's not the worst response to laugh in the face of misfortune. Perhaps it's a good way to face misfortune and difficult times, as this next song will prove. From our album.
What is the name of the album?
The album is called Truth is Stranger Than Fishing.
Well done.
It came out in 1990.
Well done. In these
Whoa,
days,
my brain germ's still here. Let's see if I can remember the words. For you, Matthew.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Cracked up, really laughing in the middle of the saddest part. Cracked up, I ain't lying, but I ain't about to fall apart. Ain't nothing fun about washing dishes, nothing funny till you break one, nothing funny about hammering nails, nothing funny till you hit your thumb, nothing funny about mowing the lawn till you cut off one of your toes. And my life's been funny lately. Well, I'm about to split my sides. My life's been funny lately. I gotta learn to keep from crying. Cracked up, really laughing in the middle of the saddest part. Cracked up, I ain't lying. I ain't about to fall apart. Ain't nothing funny about ironing clothes. Nothing funny till you burn your shirt. Nothing funny about the way it goes. Nothing funny till you start to hurt. Nothing funny about driving a car till the car runs out of gas. My life's been funny lately. It's not boring me to death. My life's been funny lately. I need to just catch my breath. Cracked up, really laughing in the middle of the saddest part. Cracked up, I ain't lying. I ain't about to fall apart. Ain't nothing funny about a big parade. Nothing funny till it starts to rain. Nothing funny about a broken wing. Nothing funny till it's on your plane. Nothing funny about falling in love till your love flies out the door. And my life's been funny lately. Well, I'm about to split my sides. My life's been funny lately. I gotta learn to keep from crying. Cracked up, really laughing in the middle of the saddest part. Cracked up, I ain't lying. I ain't about to fall apart. I've been cracked up. See, I was cracked up. Well, I've been cracked up. Really cracked up. I was cracked up. And I was cracked up.
Yeah. Okay. Story time. I got a funny one.
Uh-oh.
It's a true one. Hold on, we take this off.
Probably inappropriate. All of Ezra's funny ones are
Not at all. But when we first started, touring all over the country, we were driving our red pickup truck. Keith and I would take turns driving. We also took turns when it came time to refilling the gas tank. When we ran out of gas, which happened more times than it's even like prudent to admit. It was something that was sort of regular for us, running out of gas. We would take turns walking to the nearest gas station with a gas can to fill up our truck so we could get back. One night, we ran out of gas just outside of some small town.
Hempstead?
That's exactly right, Hempstead.
I believe it was Hempstead, Texas.
And Keith took off. It was his turn to get gas. It didn't matter who was in charge of filling it up last, but Keith took off. And
inevitably, the person who ran out of gas was the person who didn't have to walk to go get it. And I don't know why it always turned out that way, but it did. So he ran out of gas, so I had to walk to Hempstead. Go get it.
Took off towards Hempstead, and this downpour started, and a frog strangler, as they say in Texas. And when he was walking, and it took hours for him to get back. And I always think of that night when I'm sleeping in the front seat and you're battling the rain, trying to get to Hempstead and back with a can of gas.
Those were the good old days, folks.
Cracked up.
Those were the good old days. But you know, what doesn't kill you will make you stronger. But if it does kill you, perhaps you could write a good song about it, which John Prine sure did. We used to play this song, and we hadn't played this in maybe 100 years.
2, 3, 4. 5. Woke up this morning, put on my sneakers, walked in the kitchen and died. And oh, what a feeling when my soul rose to that ceiling. On up into heaven I did ride. When I got there they did say, boy, it happened this way. You walked under a door and hit your head. And all the angels say just before you passed away, these were the very last words that you said. You said, please don't bury me down in that cold, cold ground. No, I'd rather have them cut me up, pass me all around. I'll throw my brain in a hurricane. The blind can have my eyes, the deaf can have both of my ears if they don't mind the size. We'll send my stomach to Milwaukee if they run out of beer. Put my socks in a cedar box, just get them out of here. Well, Venus de Milo can have my arms, look out, I got your nose. I'll sell my heart to the junk man and give my love to Rose. But please don't bury me down in that cold, cold ground. No, I'd rather have them cut me up, pass me all around. I'll throw my brain in a hurricane. The blind can have my eyes, the deaf can have both of my ears if they don't mind the size. Don't you pull that stuff on me. To hand me down my walking cane is a sin to tell a lie. Let's send my mouth way down south and kiss my ass goodbye. But please don't bury me down in that cold, cold ground. No, I'd rather have them cut me up, pass me all around. Throw my brain in a hurricane. The blind can have my eyes, the deaf can have both of my ears if they don't mind the size. Just like we rehearsed it.
Exactly. That's a good song. I like that song. I liked, music that, when we first started playing as Trout Fishing in America, we played the songs that no other band would play, things like that. Instead of just trying to play the cool songs, things like that. We played funny songs, and we played serious songs. Played songs for kids, songs for adults. I think it really shaped who we are. That you play the serious stuff, but you always have that sense of humor in the background.
I feel that way about horror films, or not necessarily horror films, but rather, what do they call them? Dramas, or there's another word for horror. Suspense. Suspense films. If suspense films were just strictly suspenseful, then they lose me. But if there's a touch of humor in it, like that "Here, kitty, kitty" moment in Alien.
No. So, ready?
I don't know. I hope so.
Okay, I was going to ask you a question, but it sounds like you're ready to play.
2, 3, 4.
Here, kitty, kitty.
Clowns are dancing in the hallway. Faces painted in a grin. Something scratching at my window. Something is dying to get in. Shadows darken in the darkness. I don't know what I should do. Does that scare you? It scares me too. I hear whispers from the closet. Something lurks beneath my bed. I tried to tell someone about it. They didn't believe a word I said. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I don't know what I should do. Does that scare you? It scares me too. Weeds are twisting in the garden. Vultures circled overhead. I thought I heard a voice call my name, but it was calling yours instead. Everybody's got their demons. I've got more than a few. Does that scare you? It scares me too. Behind a cloud, footsteps echo on the sidewalk. They were soft, but now they're getting loud. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I don't know what I should do. Does that scare you? It scares me too. Got me. So, you haven't looked at the big board yet, Keith?
I have not.
You haven't. Let me take a look and see if I can.
And so, what is your favorite? Okay, I'm going to pose the question from the big board people. What is your favorite Halloween treats? What are some that you like? What are some that you do not like? Okay. Ezra was pointing out our fabulous backdrop.
Right here. Candy corn. It has been a much maligned candy given out on Halloween. I love candy corn, even the candy corn pumpkins that exist. But candy corn in specific, I would bite the white, then the orange, and then the yellow. Just each one, a specific flavor explosion in my mouth. I love candy corn.
Candy corn. Andrew Johnson has just pointed out something to me. Andrew says there's a panther in Michigan.
Don't that
make your Halloween.
How did we miss that?
How did we miss that? It's not scheduled for today. I apologize. What was I thinking? Hi, Joyce. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Lisa. Cindy, Shannon, Miranda. Wow. Everybody is watching. That's good. Okay, what kind of candies? Well, thank you for signing You Bore Me to Death album in Fort Worth.
No, that's something, a little trivia. We put out 2 albums on vinyl. Our first 2 albums came out on vinyl. One was a printing of 2000. That was our first album.
That album is called Trout Fishing in America, You Bore Me to Death.
The second album was called Hot to Trout, and we only printed 1,000 copies of those. So who knows where they may be? eBay, your local used record store?
No. Who are these people? That came later. Who are these? I'm making a joke. Who knows where they may be? Who knows what we might do?
I see it. I see it.
Okay, fine. It was too obscure. Okay, fine. Fun fact, Keith's mom and Ezra's mom both disliked that song. That's Alien in My Nose. That's how we knew it was a good song. That's how we knew. They both said not that song.
Rob Raleigh posts, "Hey guys, looks like I'm gonna be in big trouble today. Planning to hide with y'all at lunchtime in the Hall of 100 Doors. Big trouble? Rob, you couldn't have written it a better time."
Big Trouble was the very first kids song we ever wrote. It was back, I believe, in 1986, and we'd been playing a few kids shows, and we were to be playing a Halloween show. And we wrote this song to play at a Halloween show in 1986. And here it is. About when the monsters came to play.
2, 3, 4.
My parents went out this afternoon, and I was all alone. I sure wish I'd gone with them. Wish I'd never stayed at home. 'Cause I'm gonna be in big trouble when my parents get back today. 'Cause this afternoon the monsters came to my house to play. There was a dragon in the kitchen. That's why the ceiling's black. And a vampire drank all the Kool-Aid. And a witch chased out the cat. The fly threw up some oopie. That's what clogged the drain. And the blob sat on the sofa. And he left an awful stain. I'm gonna be in big trouble when my parents get back today. 'Cause this afternoon the monsters came to my house to play. Oh no, there's one now.
Let's play!
Frankenstein wanted to play baseball, so I told him to play outside. He didn't hear a word I said. That's how the TV died. What happened to the table? They're probably going to ask. Well, there was a big guy with a chainsaw and a scary hockey mask. I'm gonna be in big trouble when my parents get back today. 'Cause this afternoon the monsters came to my house to play. Well, the ghost went the closet. He knocked his clothes all out the rack. And the mummy ripped the sheets up and wore them. 'Cause he was starting to unwrap. A werewolf ate all the cookies. And he ate the cookie jar. And he was afternoon, the monsters came. Tom Mike wants to play. Yeah. You know, I was going to tell these people about where we're going to be, where you can come and see us play. Our next few shows, we're going to be in New Jersey. Let's see, November 16th. We're going to be in Branchburg, New Jersey at the Raritan Valley Community College. We're going to be playing a show there at 2 o'clock. Check our calendar, find out more information, all that stuff. The next day, November 17th, we are going to be at the Knauer Center in Westchester, Pennsylvania at 4 o'clock. You know, my dad was on a ship named the Chester. And my dad was on a ship in World War II called the Chester. I always think of that when I think of Westchester. And I think of Kathy O'Connell, who's right up in that area too. And
who's probably also suffering for her New York Yankees.
Yeah.
She kind of has divided loyalties, though, doesn't she?
You know, she's very fickle about that. You know, boy, she just tosses them up. You know, she was really pulling for those Indians, and then poof.
The Phillies.
Oh, the Phillies first, of course. Phillies always. She is not fickle about her Phillies. I like that.
That's an alliteration. We got one more song left to do, Mr. Grimwood. Fear. What scares you? Perhaps losing your memory bit by bit can be a little bit frightening and something we can all share just a piece of.
This song has become, I'm beginning to live this song so many times. This is beginning to happen. Anyway, here we go.
1, 2.
Don't forget.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I drove back to the house to get what I forgot. These days I get distracted and confused quite a lot. I looked in the closet, I looked behind the door. Just can't remember what I'm looking for. The car's running and I can't find the keys. Found my wallet, it's been missing for days. Then I found my glasses, yeah, they were right here on my face. I used to be sharp, but not anymore. Should've left already, but I can't lock the door. The car's running and I can't find the keys. The car's running and I can't find the keys. Why does this always happen to me? I'm under the table, down on my knees. Where can it be? Should've left already, but I can't lock the door. I still can't remember what I came back for. The car's running and I can't find the keys. Right here in my hand. Now my hand is empty and I don't understand. I'm wearing Elvis Presley socks, they still don't match. Don't know where I'm going, but my bags are packed. My bags, and I can't find you. The car's running and I can't find. Always happen to me. I'm under the table, I'm down says, we're playing that blues on the red guitar over there. That was nice.
Thank y'all for showing up. It's good to see you as much as we can, the letters and stuff.
I love to go through and read your notes, so send me notes. And once Susan shows me how to read them, I will look at all of them. Thanks a lot. Happy Halloween.